Hey y'all, welcome to Aromagees Botanica, and it's time again for some free readings. We're going to use tarot cards and Lenormand cards today. There will be some people joining us in just a few minutes with their questions, I am sure. Last night I went on the dark side of YouTube and was looking at some of the other psychic readings, and there was some interesting stuff out there. I won't point you in anyone's direction, so I don't want to cast aspersions, but interesting, very interesting. Some were really good. Other ones were way off the wall. Um, the unfocused mind. Hello. Hopefully, you'll be focused by the time we're done today. So, if those who don't know, it's something new we've started at Aroma G's Botanica. Is Monday through Friday. We're doing these readings for 30 minutes at 11:30 a.m. till 12 noon. I'm sure some of you are sneaking away on your lunch hour or lunch half hour. Trying to get out early. So I normally eat at noon. Let me out at 11:30. I've got to go on. So if anyone has any questions, this is being streamed to our YouTube, our Facebook posts, our Facebook channel, our page, a couple of our groups. So, oh, good. Unfocused Mind. I just found you and I'm really enjoying the wisdom. Good, good. We're trying to put out lots of different videos. So, Verlinda, I'm sneaking this while I await oral surgeons at the surgeon's office. Okay, well, let's get to. Is it Avera or Evera Marie? She says that she has a question. So, put your question in there. Avera, Evera. Either way, it sounds pretty. I will shuffle the cards, waiting for your question. Well, I hope Verlinda. I hope the oral surgery goes well. Those are usually, it's high stress before you get in there, and then after it's done, it's fine. It's usually all fine. This is I think, when did we start this? I think we started this Monday. Wanting to know how many guides that I have around me now. Are you able to sense that? That's different than a card reading. I can often sense that sort of thing. I sort of lock into you. I'm going to pull a card anyway to let it guide me. But I mean, 3 is coming to me. 3 people around you. 2 that you don't know, and 1 that's someone who's passed on that's looking over you. There's a justice card. Is there justice card is about looking at things balanced the way a judge would, unbiased. It also can mean, is there something going on that deals with some sort of court case or court work around you that you're needing help with your guides or your ancestors with? Justice. I always think of like court. Think of court shows where it's a really good judge, and they look at things the way you're supposed to, completely unbiased, hearing both sides of a story before making a decision. But yeah, I do think there are 3 guides around you, 2 that were, was not a real person in your life. But one was someone who has passed. It could be a grandmother, a great grandmother, someone like that. Yeah, that brings me joy. You're right about the court thing. It was in my post that I overcame court. That's the card that came up, was it's something about justice, a judge, a court case, something. So, turn to those guides when you need a little strength going through this court case. Flora, good day. May I ask if I'm making a good decision for my business? Thank you. Let's see. I think you are, because Here is Nine of Pentacles. This card, I'm going to show my age here. I always call this the Falcon Crest card. Anyone who remembers those shows from the 80s, Dallas, Knots Landing, Falcon Crest, where she owned a winery. She actually had a pet falcon. She's a woman who was in charge of things. She made a lot of money. She was head honcho on the land. So yeah, I always call this the Angela Channing Falcon Crest card, the Nine of Pentacles. She's a woman who's good at business, abundant. People are drawn to her energy. So yeah, I think you're on the right track. Hello, Ray, Victoria, Natalie. Natalie says, me. Make sure to put your question in. Get it above everyone else because people are piling in. Let's see. Unfocused mind. Any insight for help meeting a long-term partner? What have we got here? Look in your blind spot. This shows, because when you ask about a love partner, when this card comes up, do you have too much of a picky list of like, this person has to be this and this and this and this? Because the body posture of this card is someone who's very stubborn. They see what's right in front of them. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to settle for. When the answer to what they're looking for is right here, right there in their blind spot, but they're not turning to see it. So don't pass up any options. I'm not saying don't be picky or don't have standards, but open up the pool of people for potential partners. The right one may be someone who doesn't normally fit into the package that you would normally pick, if that makes sense. Vera, I'm going to try to come back to your question since you've had one and do another couple more. I'll try to get back to you if we have enough time. Natalie, where are we submitting questions? If you're on Facebook, you can put it in the comments and it'll show up here. If you're on YouTube, of course, you can go right into the live chat. Jamie, like to know how the season is going to go. Are we talking autumn, winter, the fashion season? Just kidding. It doesn't matter for the purposes of asking the question. You know what you're talking about. The Two of Pentacles, which is, it's a time to, you'll be juggling lots of different things. It's almost like some of your decisions will be based on money. Some will be based on personal time, trying to find a balance. So there's going to be a lot going on, but you can juggle it. Unfocused mind. Thank you. That's very true. I'm a bit picky. Natalie, what's coming up for me is future changes. I have a lot of divine messages. I keep seeing 1111. For some reason, we're all seeing 1111. And 444 all the time, and 1212. What do you see for me? I see that the hard work you've been doing, or the planning that you've been doing, will finally pay off. I don't know if you've already started some sort of work or plan or something. If you have, it's going to pay off. You're going to reap the rewards. If you're just now coming up with an idea about something, go with it because it will pay off. So I hope that made sense. Wanda. Sorry, I'm scrolling. Jamie Autumn, Haunted House. Oh, they kind of fit. They kind of fit. Jen is a general reading. Kristen, we're pulling one cards on these. If you want a further reading, make sure to go to our psychicsandreaders.com website. Someone's there pretty much 24 hours a day, or come into a Rum and G's if you're in Nashville. We have 2 shifts of readers. You can also get a reading from me on my folkmagicstudio.com website. I do 15-minute readings, and Reverend Roy, my husband, does them on his healingamulet.com website. He does lots of readings. General for Jen, though. There's some sort of competition you've got going on. I don't know who it's with. Is it with, I don't know if it's with work, with a friend, or something. People think this is a battle card. It's not. It's actually a sporting event card. It is about having some sort of competition. So I think there's some sort of competition either you're facing or you're getting ready to face. So be on the lookout for that. I think it's Lainey Miguel. General reading. I'm Scorpio Moon. Right now, Lainey, you're going to be holding things steady. This is the Chariot card, and people think this card is about being in charge and taking control and strolling into the village and being the one who's going to put everything right. No, it's actually about holding things steady, holding the reins of what you have going on, keeping things on track, not veering off the course. So whatever right now, that's what you're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, 2 to 4 weeks or something, is just trying to hold your own. Try not to get distracted by other things. Lots of people want general readings today. I gotta have a drink. Rose wants a general reading too. Looks like we're becoming more popular. How many people are here in the room? Normally I can see that. There's lots because I'm scrolling. 20 something. General reading for Rose. The Queen of Cups. So, Rose, this is a time when you're actually going to start being in control of your own emotions. Sometimes you may overshare, but there's coming up a time when you need to not do that. You actually need to compose yourself, have your emotions in control, because there's going to be something that comes up where you need to be very calm and focused and in control in order for you to be triumphant in whatever you're going to do. So just remember this reading in this card when whatever the situation is presents itself to you. Your composure. Make sure your emotional composure. All right, everyone. The price of these free readings is every day I show you a little mini Aromagees commercial of some sort. It also gives me a chance to not speak for about 60 seconds. I'm going to switch over to this. It's very interesting, so watch it. And then I'll be back in 60 seconds, and we'll pick up the readings where they left off. So here we go.
Hey y'all, welcome to Rummagey's Botanica. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me tell you a little bit about black mustard seed today. So magically, black mustard seed can be used to interfere with the baneful magic that's done against you. It causes confusion and discombobulation in the mind of your enemy. And you can sprinkle it where you know your enemies are sure to walk. And it's really powerful. I mean, this is known as the seed of strife and discord. You can also use it in your candle magic. If you really can't sprinkle it where your enemy's going to walk, you can use this to load your magical candle or your spell candle. And if you'd like to get some black mustard seed, come on over to Aromagees Botanica. We're at www.aromagees.com. If you want to visit us in person, we're in Nashville, Tennessee, and our address is 223 Donaldson Pike. Thanks so much for visiting us today.
Yakking off on YouTube. There we go. So yeah, black mustard seed. It's really cool to use. And you know, if you don't want to get it from us, you can get it from the grocery store. Just when we get it, it's usually organic. So I like it. I like to do magical things with things that haven't had pesticides on them. We're back to our readings. See, that one too bad. 60-second commercial break. All for the price of free readings. Francesca, my partner and I are searching for the right place for us to move in together, hopefully sometime in 2024. What's the likelihood of this? I think when it really comes down to it and you really begin the search in a very focused way, you'll find a place actually rather quickly. This is what the Eight of Wands is about, things moving very swiftly, very quickly, moving in the right direction. So right now, you're more in the idea phase, kind of feeling things out, looking around. What do you think we might want? But when it comes down to actually, we're going to begin the search, I think you'll find what you want rather quickly, and it'll happen. Let's see, Allison, do you see a successful career in my future? Let me shuffle the cards the proper way again. People often ask me about the cool stuff in the background. This is in my office at Aromagees. Here we have Saint Expedite and some of my teacups, and I got my teacup collection in the cabinet behind me. You see my little lucky cats all over the place. Allison, do I see a successful career in your future? Here we are again with the Chariot card. The other one was a love question. This one is a career question. So this says, if you will stick out whatever plans you have right now and stay on the current path, then you will become successful. Don't let life steer you in another direction or the people in your life lead you down a different path. If you know what it is you're wanting to do, stick with it, learn more. If you need to learn more, that can be on hand, hands-on experience, or if you need to go back to school to achieve what you want to. But if you stick the course, it'll turn out for you. Let's see, Marcella or Marcella, it could be either one. Good morning. I'm wondering if the paths I'm taking my two careers are right. Two careers. So that's interesting. Paths, plural. This card has come up again. Seven of Pentacles. It is, if you keep doing what you're doing, your hard work will pay off. So the answer is, I'm wondering if the paths I'm taking in my two careers are right. Yes. Keep doing what you're doing and it will pay off. Natalie, you are in Nashville. That's awesome. I'm local too. Natalie, have you been to Aroma G's Botanica yet? We're over in Donaldson, on Donaldson Pike near the airport. 2,500 square feet of metaphysical goodness. Come out here and play with us. Open 7 days a week. Ashley said, I'd like a general reading, please. Let's get general. If you're a Facebook, I have another question for someone else. If you're a Facebook user and want your name to be seen, you need to go to streamyard.com/Facebook and accept the, you just hit accept and it actually lets Facebook share your name, or you can actually put your name before a question if you want your name to be read. But Ashley wants a general reading. It's 4 of Wands. You're entering into a happy time in your life. Things are going to begin to get easier. Look at these. You're walking through these wonderful. It's almost like a kind of like a gate, but it's almost like a welcoming gate where you're walking into all these happy people. A time of being creative, wanting to do the things that you're good at and you're wanting to do. So that's starting to come into your life. Wands are about creativity. What do? We wave a magic wand. Someone from Facebook, will I be getting good news from the doctor's office today? The 8 of Cups, I think the news is going to be a little delayed. It may not come today. You'll be waiting and waiting, and all of a sudden, it could be something like someone lost some tests, or someone didn't call, or they're going to call really late in the day, and you'll be all pissed off and tired by then. But let me pull another one. Is it good? Queen of Swords. Swords are about thoughts, ideas, perception. It doesn't really answer whether it's good news or bad news. It does say that whatever it is, you can handle it. But look to see either it won't be today, it'll be Monday, or they'll call really late in the day. Which always happens like when you're waiting for a package or an important phone call. They wait till the end of the day. Amanda, I love a general. We have 7 minutes left. I'm going to try to get through these quickly. So Amanda, you've just done something right. I don't know what it was. You were victorious in something, or you made the right decision about something. You may not even know at this point that you did make the right decision, but there is something you did that's going to lead to recognition or a pat on the back, at least. But there's some decision you made that was the right one. This is the victory card. Rose, I've already forgotten what we talked about. She put, oh my, yes. Lainey, you've had a reading. Let me try to come back to you, make sure I have everyone. Linda, are these lives saved for viewing later? Yes. If you go to our YouTube channel, you can see them under the lives tab. They won't be under, there's videos, there's shorts, there's lives. And after about 24 hours, the chat will also show up too. It won't show up right away. Victoria, you should open a store in Texas. I'm 56 years old. It wears me out enough to have one store and to get everyone to do it your way, let alone having to run it from that many miles away. We are online now. You go right to aromags.com and you can shop 3,500 different items. MSN, what's the near future of my current romantic relationship? I think I read for you on my live the other day. Actually, what's the near future of your current romantic relationship? Ace of Wands is usually the beginning of a creative time, a new time. I think you'll just be moving into some other phase. It's something will shift. You'll transition into the next phase of your relationship. So that to me means it's not going to end. It's just going to shift into maybe a more settled, homey. We kind of know each other phase. Probably the next 1 to 3 months. Flora asking for my friend Stephanie. She's stuck in a meeting for a general reading. For Stephanie, who's stuck in a meeting. Well, she's stuck in a meeting because that boss of hers isn't too forgiving. The Emperor card. This is about a man who is usually man or male energy, who is in control. He's wise. He's knowledgeable. He's got his shit together. So either she knows this person and can help her actually get ahead, or she needs to tap into this energy herself. So that is the meaning of the Emperor card for Stephanie, who's stuck in a meeting. Let's see. Thank you, Amanda. I love Aroma G's Botanica so dang much. It's my happy place. It's our happy place, too. I think we're on repeat. Meg Marie, love a general reading. Never had a reading before. Really? Never had a reading before. Here's your first. Page of Cups. It is sort of like the beginning of abundance or a monetary adventure or a new idea or a new business or something like that. It's the very beginning. It's the idea of it. It's not quite formed yet. You don't quite exactly know what it is you want to do. Maybe a little hint of it, but it's like the very beginning of an idea that you should probably pursue. Melinda, can I get a card pulled? Here this is again. The blind spot card, 4 of Cups. Someone's stuck in their ways, only wants to see things their way. It's sort of like having tunnel vision. So, Melinda, this actually says make sure to open up, think outside the box, open up your eyes and look around you at all possibilities. You're not giving yourself enough options. So a lot of people are asking if they can ask another question. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get to everyone singularly first, but we do only have 30 minutes. But we do this Monday through Friday, so make sure to get in every day. Lady M is going to start taking over on Fridays, next Friday. So you'll have different readers on here. Let's see. Should I continue, Laura? Should I continue talking to this guy I'm talking to? No. This is the card that says, take all your toys and walk away. I don't know the reason behind it, but it's almost like putting too much energy into this new relationship, this guy you're talking to, and it's not going to go anywhere. So let's just kind of get out now. We've got time for one more. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Makari? Marquari. I'm sure however it's pronounced, it's beautiful. You're about to exit one phase in your life and cross the river into another one. This is about leaving behind old ideas, old ways of thinking, maybe some old friends that no longer are that friendly anymore, no longer serve you. So, yeah, you're moving into a new phase. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. We'll be back Monday. Don't forget, every morning, Lady V pulls a morning card in YouTube Shorts. And you can see that she pulls several cards from different decks. Rummagees has over 300 different tarot and oracle decks, and she tries to showcase all of them. So every single morning, 7 days a week, go to our YouTube channel. You can see them on also Reels and Instagram for those morning readings. And then we'll be back for free readings on Monday at 11:30 a.m. For now, I hope everyone had a good time. I enjoyed reading for you. Sorry I couldn't get to double the readings. Every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m., I do about an hour of readings on my YouTube channel, which is folkmagicstudio.com. So you can find me there on Wednesday nights. Until next time.